Hey everyone from Detroit. As you know, in our city, we're crazy about cars, and I'm no exception. My name is Michael, and my channel is all about that. Subscribe if you're interested in in-depth insights from someone with real hands-on experience. All right, let's get into it.
Hey everyone, let's dive into the fascinating world of motorized wheels. We're going to explore the different types, their key features, and some of the biggest names in the industry. First up, let's talk about how motorized wheels are built. We can broadly classify them into three main categories based on their internal gearing: gear-driven, gearless, and gearless brushless. Gear-driven motorized wheels are the most traditional type. They use a system of gears to reduce the speed of the motor and increase its torque, making them ideal for applications requiring high power and low speed. Think about things like powerful electric scooters or even some industrial robots. You'll often find these are more robust and can handle heavier loads, but they can also be a bit noisier and less efficient than other types. Gearless motorized wheels, on the other hand, eliminate the need for gears altogether. The motor is directly connected to the wheel, resulting in a simpler, more compact design. This often translates to higher efficiency and quieter operation. However, they might not be as powerful as gear-driven options, especially when it comes to hauling heavy loads or climbing steep inclines. They're often found in smaller, lighter applications like robotic vacuums or smaller personal mobility devices. Then we have gearless, brushless motorized wheels. These take the gearless design a step further by using brushless DC motors. Brushless motors are known for their efficiency, longevity, and quiet operation. They're becoming increasingly popular because they offer a great balance of power, efficiency, and quietness. You'll find these in a wide range of applications, from high-end e-bikes to advanced robotics. The lack of brushes also means less wear and tear, leading to a longer lifespan for the motor. Next, let's consider where these motorized wheels are placed on a vehicle. The most common placements are the rear and the front. Rear-wheel drive motorized wheels are very common, especially in things like electric scooters and smaller electric vehicles. Placing the motor in the rear provides excellent traction and stability, particularly when accelerating or climbing hills. However, it can make turning a bit more challenging, especially at low speeds. Front-wheel drive motorized wheels are often found in applications where maneuverability is prioritized. Think about things like robotic vacuum cleaners or some types of wheelchairs. The front-wheel drive allows for easier turning and better control in tight spaces. However, it can sometimes lead to less stability, especially on uneven terrain or when carrying heavy loads. Now, let's talk about the different types of motorized wheels based on their intended function. Speed and traction. Speed-focused motorized wheels are designed for high velocity. They prioritize speed over torque, meaning they're great for covering ground quickly, but might struggle with heavy loads or steep inclines. These are often found in high-performance electric vehicles or racing applications. Traction-focused motorized wheels, conversely, are built for power and grip. They prioritize torque over speed, making them ideal for applications requiring significant pulling power, like climbing steep hills or towing heavy objects. You'll find these in applications like heavy-duty industrial robots or all-terrain vehicles. Finally, let's touch upon some of the most popular manufacturers of motorized wheels. The market is quite diverse, with companies specializing in different types and applications. Some of the leading names you'll often encounter include: remember to do your research to find the best manufacturer for your specific needs. There are many options out there, each with its own strengths and weaknesses. Choosing the right one depends entirely on your application. Hey everyone, let's dive into the fascinating world of motorized wheels. We're going to explore the different types, their power capabilities, what they're best suited for, and of course the big players in the manufacturing game. First off, let's talk power. Motorized wheels aren't all created equal. You'll find a huge range, from tiny motors perfect for adding a little extra oomph to a scooter, all the way up to powerful beasts, capable of propelling a hefty cargo bike or even a small electric motorcycle. The power is usually measured in watts, and you'll see everything from a few hundred watts to over 2,000. A lower wattage motor is going to be great for lighter applications, offering assistance on gentle inclines and generally making your ride easier. Think of those smaller motors for things like e-scooters, smaller e-bikes designed for city riding, or even robotic applications. As you climb the wattage scale, you're getting into more serious power. A motor in the 1,000 to 2,000 watt range is going to be capable of tackling much steeper hills, carrying heavier loads, and generally providing a much more powerful and responsive ride. These are the kinds of motors you'd find in more robust e-bikes, electric cargo bikes, and even some smaller electric motorcycles. Think about what you'll be using the motorized wheel for. That will heavily influence the wattage you need. Consider the terrain, the weight you'll be carrying, and the overall speed you're aiming for. Now, let's talk about some of the key parameters you should consider when choosing a motorized wheel. Beyond the wattage, you'll want to look at things like voltage. Voltage is essentially the electrical pressure behind the motor. Higher voltage generally means more power and potentially a longer range, but it also often means a heavier and more expensive motor. Then there's the torque. Torque is the twisting force the motor produces, and it's crucial for climbing hills and accelerating quickly. Higher torque is generally better, especially if you're dealing with heavy loads or steep inclines. Finally, consider the wheel size and the overall weight of the motor. These factors will impact the handling and overall performance of your vehicle. A larger, heavier motor might be more powerful, but it could also make your vehicle less maneuverable. Finding the right balance is key. And now for the manufacturers. There are a lot of companies out there making motorized wheels, but some names consistently stand out. Let's start with Bafang. Bafang is a huge player in the industry, known for their wide range of motors, from smaller hub motors to mid-drive systems. They offer a great balance of quality and affordability, making them a popular choice for many DIY e-bike builders and manufacturers. Next up is MXUS. MXUS is another well-respected brand, particularly known for their robust and reliable hub motors. They often focus on higher wattage motors, making them a good option for those needing serious power. Golden Motor is another significant player, offering a diverse range of motors for various applications. They're known for their quality and performance, though they might be a bit pricier than some of the other options. Passion e-bike is a company that's gaining popularity, particularly for their complete e-bike kits that often include their own brand of motorized wheels. They're a good option if you're looking for a more integrated solution. Finally, let's mention CSC. CSC offers a range of motorized wheels, often focusing on more affordable options. They're a good choice if you're on a budget but still want a decent quality product. Remember, this isn't an exhaustive list, but it gives you a good starting point for your research. Each manufacturer offers different models with varying specifications, so it's crucial to do your homework and choose the motor that best suits your specific needs and budget. Happy building!